welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone's doing really well. Somebody mentioned the other day about a few more recipes that are suitable for children. And of course, this isn't just a kid's recipe. I don't know anybody that doesn't love a chicken nugget. So we're going to be using some chicken breasts. These are going to be perfect because they are going to be healthier, tastier, not over processed, really quick and easy to make, and then just literally put them into the air fryer to cook them. I'm excited about making these. I'm doing these for my son this evening. Let me show you how to make these. So I've chopped up, so this is one large chicken breast, and that's plenty for my son there. He's pretty hungry, he's been at football today, so he's going to appreciate that. So first things first is I want to make a batter, because this is going to make a nice crispy sort of coating for the chicken, and it's going to make the breadcrumbs stick to it. So let's start off with some cold water. I've got 100 millilitres there. Into the cold water, I'm just going to add an egg. And then I've got 100 grams of flour, and you want to use some plain flour for this. I'm actually going to sieve this in. Maybe just mix that egg in actually to the water, just briefly. There you go. Now we're going to sieve this in because we don't want any lumps in our batter, and it's going to make it a lot easier if we can just do this. It only takes a moment, doesn't it? So get that all in before we start mixing. You can see how much finer that is now. And then you just want to use a fork and just gradually mix this in until we've got a nice smooth batter. So just be patient with it. It will take a little while. A chicken nugget is definitely a guilty pleasure for me. I mean, I'm a big tuna sandwich girl, but second to that, it's got to be some chicken nuggets. Absolutely love them. Could eat them any time of day, and if you can make your own, then even better. If you have got fussy children and they do like a chicken nugget, then this could be the way to go, because you're just ensuring that they're getting the healthiest version that they possibly can. There you go. That is not bad at all. We've got a pretty smooth batter there, and it's nice and thick. You can tell that's going to coat that chicken perfectly. In my second bowl, I want my breadcrumbs. I've just bought some. These aren't the best ones, to be honest. A nice panko breadcrumb would be better, or you can make your own, but I want to use these up. So let's put some of those in the bowl. We can always add some more. To be honest though, I think actually kids quite like these because they've got that nice golden colour, so they look a little bit more like shop bought ones, but entirely up to you what you use. To the breadcrumbs, I'm just going to add a little bit of salt. Don't need too much, and you can add whatever seasonings you want to this. So you could add some garlic powder, onion powder, cayenne pepper would be really nice, and paprika. I'm keeping these simple and plain tonight, but you go ahead and add any extras if you wish to. So grab your first piece of chicken, and we are literally just gonna put it in and coat it in that batter, and then drain off some of the excess, and then into those lovely breadcrumbs. Get that well coated. You can double dip these if you want a really thick coating on them, but I think singularly is going to be okay for these for me. And by that, what I mean is basically you would then get this, go back in again with the batter, and then back into the breadcrumbs. But for me, that's coated really well, so I'm not going to worry. It's a messy job, but it doesn't take too long. Definitely get the kids involved in this one if you wish to. It's quite a nice recipe to make with them. Of course, you can cut your chicken a bit smaller if you want to. As you can see, this is quite a sort of large piece, but entirely up to you. You just want them equalish because you want to make sure that they cook at the same time. We can use our thermometer to check those. So I'll be back when I've coated all of these. I've loaded the chicken into the basket, and that is the perfect amount in there so that it's got a space for the airflow to go around it and make it nice and crispy. Of course, if you were cooking more, you could use the rack in here and layer them up on the rack. That would work equally as well. So now we want to give them a spray with some oil. Lid down, and let's put them onto air fry. Right, so we're on to air fry. I want this on 180 degrees because we want to make sure that chicken cooked, plus we want the crispy outside, and obviously they're not massive pieces, so that is why I'm doing that. So we want to go down to just 5 minutes to start with. We'll flip them and then put more oil on them. So let's go with the first part. So now that my nuggets are all turned over, some more spray oil, because we want these to go super crispy. It might be a good idea to spray oil the basket before you put the nuggets in. I didn't do that. That would have made it just a little bit easier to turn them halfway, I believe. So lid back down, onto air fry, and we want to be back on the 180 that we did at the start. And we want anything between 3 and 5 minutes. So I'll actually put them on for 5. And then I will check them. I will stop, open the lid, check them, get my thermometer out and see where we're at. Here they are. They look so good. I've checked them with the thermometer and they are cooked perfectly. So here we are. They are literally cooked perfectly. These are gorgeous. My son's got them with some carrots and a jacket potato tonight. These look stunning.